windy skies,
remain
slowly
unknown
rotating
planets,
to the silent
journeys
voids
into
of space,
galaxies
is
yet
the Arthur C.
uncharted.
Clarke Astronomical
Stellar
Observatory,
exploration is the
Starlab.
newfound adventure.
Here, the International
High
Space
above
Authority,
Earth's windy
ISA,
skies,
watches over
1,000
an
miles
eternity
in
of
space,
uncharted
a
galaxies,
large
and
wheeling
the
disk
countless planets
lazily
orbiting within the
drifts in
starlit
orbit.
borders.
A space station
5
whose
kilometers
official
beyond
designation
Starlab,
is
the
the
Earth
Arthur
shuttle
C.
Electra
Clarke
moves
Astronomical
into a docking orbit
Observatory.
with a giant space
To those
station.
living and working
Aboard the
aboard,
shuttle,
it is simply
Dr. Richard
called
Nicholson, a
Starlab.
molecular biologist,
Their
whose
lives
research
and
in the field of
adventures
alien
become
spore
our story
mutation
on the
has just
threshold
earned him the
of
Brandenburg
alien
Prize,
worlds.
the most impressive award the scientific community of Earth can give. Aboard Starlab, Dr. Nicholson's wife, Anne, awaits the arrival of the Electra. Here, the shuttle will refuel and take them both back to Earth for the award ceremony at the International Achievement Pavilion, located in the center of New Vienna. It is April 28, 2026. A day
Stand
no
by,
one
Mission
on
Control.
Starlab will ever
We have a red
forget.
code report from Level
As
C
this
radio
week's
telescope.
adventure, the Resurrectionists of Lethe removes us from the ordinary and takes us into the mysterious light and shadow of alien worlds.
Thanks, Bill. Keep us posted.
What's going on, Jerry?
I'm not sure, Tim, but we're gonna find out.
Starlab Control, this is Telescope 4, Level D. We're tracking with Level C.
Yeah, Ken.
The solar graphs show high-density activity.
All right, Level D. Print through the data on the ICM recorder, please.
Right Control. It's online.
Roger, Electra. You're cleared for entry into Shuttle Bay 5. The doors are open and the refueling crew is standing by.
Look at this. What?
And send the systems technician down
That's
after
more solar activity in the last 2 minutes than we've seen in 2 years.
I'd better call Dr. Cassidy.
Will do, Electra.
Meanwhile, on Earth, the effect of the sun's strange activity begins.
Mrs. Nicholson.
Hi. Is that my
Kansas City,
husband on the
Missouri,
screen?
Sure is.
8:05
He'll be docking in
p.m.
less than 2 minutes.
Good evening, Mr.
I don't know if I
Good
can
to see
wait
you
2
again.
minutes. Oh, Ann, he's only been gone
would the
2
two of you
weeks.
care for a
I
bottle of
know.
wine?
That's why I can't wait 2 minutes.
yeah.
I see.
Great.
Jerry.
The usual run. All
Electra,
right.
could we please have Dr. Nicholson on screen 12?
I'm certain you'll love the food here, Sully. It's a very special place. It's
You look
been a favorite
terrific.
spot of mine for years. I've known the owner a long
How does
time.
it feel to be so famous?
What's that?
Oh, that's
I don't
strange.
believe you.
Probably just a heavy truck going by in the street outside.
My God. Roger. Richard? My God, what's happening?
We have a feeder on it.
Initiate emergency venting procedures. These C-class. Get to the escape pod.
Earthquakes, tidal waves, and temperature shifts around the globe slowly intensify. A solar mystery unfolds. And back on Starlab, the disorder becomes even more apparent. 21:30 hours.
Repeat, this is an emergency rescue alert.
Level D, begin all radio telescope recorders. Feed us an audio scan. Plug in the Mycroft computers.
Roger. Mycroft on. Log on scanners.
Dr. Cassidy.
Come in, Carl.
Hi, Dr. Cassidy. Thanks for coming up here. I knew you'd want to know.
All right, Tim. Now, what's going on?
The 3 of our main telescopes are tracking the sun.
Yes, and?
Analysis indicates an incredible amount of solar flaring and abnormal sunspot activity.
Earth stations are reporting earthquakes, tidal waves, and various other abnormalities.
We've begun tracking confirmation through our Mycroft Computer Center.
Okay, Tim.
Is that the accident report?
Yes. I just finished it.
This is Control, Level C. Go ahead.
Jerry, I can't believe what we're seeing up there.
Resuscitation.
What is it?
It looks like we may be headed to a singularity condition on the sun.
Singularity.
I'm gonna find out why the Electra's retro
You mean the
clusters
sun's
won't
going
break for
out?
non-toxic fuel if it's
Bill,
the
are you
last
sure?
thing I do.
Listen, we'll send Tim up there right now. We'll need all your current graphs and radiation scan reports.
The current
And
seal
Bill,
was
you'd better
converted.
set up radar solar tracking operations,
Why
too.
wasn't the Electra?
Tim, you'd better get up there now. Get all the graphs and Mycroft readings.
Okay, Dr. Cassidy.
Commissioner White is coming through.
Have the message recorded, Gary. Tomorrow we'll have to...
I'm not looking forward to telling the ISA the sun is going dead.
I'll be there in a minute, Jerry.
Knowledge concerning energy had become an important property to man. But the idea of the sun going out prematurely represents a new and very unusual situation for Dr. Cassidy and Starlab's research people. The beginning of a dark nightmare.
Hello, Commissioner.
In the light of alien worlds.
Are you coming up to Starlab?
I'll be up there tomorrow. I just wanted to let you know that the ISA Council has ordered an honorary internment for Richard on safety.
Alien Worlds continues. To those aboard Starlab, a shiny rotating observatory high above Earth, the sun seemed to be going dead. Radio telescopes reveal a once fiery sun darkening.
Lethe.
Research Director Mara Cassidy contacts the International Space Authority.
Orbiting like a ghost moon at the twilight edge
Yes, Commissioner.
of an alien world.
20-degree temperature shift in the last hour in the Sahara, Ma. The satellite chart showed glacier movement at the poles. It looks like an eclipse. What the hell's going on up there?
We don't know exactly what's happening yet, but our Mycroft computer terminal shows readings that indicate the sun is losing electromagnetic energy at a rate greater than normal. We may be headed for a gravitational collapse.
Pardon me, Dr. Cassidy. The mass proximity indicator is registering...
Not now, Tim. I've got...
feeder line suddenly explodes, flooding the shuttle with toxic NO3 gas.
Solar
a
scanning.
lethal vapor that takes the lives
Yes,
of
yes,
Dr.
we're working on it,
Nicholson and
sir.
the shuttle pilot.
Tim have communications patch
Dr.
Mycroft through to the
Nicholson's
ISA
wife,
computers.
Anne, witnesses the tragic accident
Commissioner
from
White,
the bridge
I'm
at
having our
Starlab
computer tech
Control.
supply your office
And
with a
now
duplicate
sits
of our
alone
current
in her
information
quarters,
tapes. You'll have
silent,
everything we've got shortly.
Sad and bitter.
Yes, Doctor. My terminal is receiving it
Meanwhile,
now.
preparations are underway to transfer the body of Dr. Nicholson to Lethe, an artificial burial satellite.
I'm afraid so,
1,000
Commissioner White.
kilometers in diameter.
We've got about 60
Created
hours
for the
before the sun
internment
reaches
of Earth's
singularity,
honored dead.
and Earth freezes solid.
Casket's just arrived, Master.
Well, first of all, we need you to send an SCT up here right away. We need to make a house call.
Lethe's supervisor, Simon Toddmaster, a man from Mara Cassidy's past, a master of the
Delta
dead,
One?
to whom no undertaking
Wait a minute.
is
That's Graydon,
insignificant.
right? Captain John Graydon?
Number 6,
Professor
Oh, no,
Joseph
Commissioner.
Sigby
Isn't there
Allen.
anyone else you could send us?
Number 7,
Doctor, that's the chief.
General
We'll launch
Arnold
immediately.
Boom Boom
3 hours, 10
Bernstein.
minutes. Keep us informed,
Number
Ma.
8, Prime Minister
Yes, sir.
Ichiro
We'll keep you
Suzuki.
informed.
My, what expensive
Dr. Cassidy,
casket.
what's wrong?
Is
Can't
this
believe
the
they're
entire
sending Buddy Griff
manifest,
up here.
Bertie?
All except
They might
this
as well
one,
let
Master.
the damn sun go out.
It's an interesting casket.
Delta
Who's
1,
inside?
SCT Command.
Richard M.
Report to
Nixon.
ISA pre-launch
Well,
immediately.
I thought he'd never pass.
We just got in. Neither did anyone else.
Did he leave any incriminating documents?
Let's just finish this hand, huh?
We better pass for now, buddy. We better get down there.
What was on it?
The man's 18 in back of me. I got a hot 21, and he says pass.
It's just a game.
I'm not at all
We can pick it up
surprised.
later. It's just a game.
I'll say
Well,
it's just
come
a
on,
game.
Berkey. We have work to do.
That isn't it?
ISA says jump then.
A
Captain
simple
John
yes
Graydon
will do,
jumps.
Berkey. If
How
you
come
knew
yours
how I
wasn't here? I'm
loathed
just a lump, and
affirmative,
that's the
you'd be
story of
quaking
your
in your
life.
boots. Whatever it is you call those things on your feet.
My apologies, Master.
Dr.
Accept.
Cassidy, I just got
Now,
back from
you
spectral
mentioned an
analysis.
ISA communicator.
The mass proximity
It's on the
indicators are
teleprinter in the
registering
control
some
room.
kind of solid
Shall
object
we?
near the
After
sun.
you, Master.
It's like a planetoid.
Tim, don't be silly. The NPI is probably reading solar flare-off gases.
But I think there's something there.
Don't worry about it, Tim. Besides, the problem right now is the SCT crew they're sending us.
I don't
What does
understand.
it say?
Isn't that the
We've
next
been ordered
logical
to
step?
Starlab to
Logical
pick up the
step,
body of
yes.
Dr. Richard
Logical
Nicholson.
team, no. Especially
So,
with Buddy Griff.
Dr. Nicholson has
Buddy
finally
Griff?
shuffled off his
Captain
mortal
John Graydon's
coil.
co-pilot. The
Cause
Prince
of
of
death?
Pomposity.
An accident.
John Graydon.
NO3
I met him
suffocation.
just after he got back from
How utterly
Altair.
fitting that
He's
the
a
man who
great
used to give
pilot.
me so
I
much
remember a
gas
lecture he
should
gave our
succumb to a
academy
lethal
class in
dose
2010.
himself.
It's not John
don't
who worries me.
understand.
Now, poor
It's
Richard
Griff.
and I worked together on
During the
Starlab
Altair
once
mission,
upon
my
a time
father
as
was
fellow
with me.
science officers.
Buddy made
We
a
were
very
Professor
bad
Cassidy's
judgment error with a
golden-haired
photon
boys.
laser.
Oh, you mean
Caused
you
my
used to have
father's
yellow
death.
protein filaments growing on
Doctor,
that shiny dome of
I'm
yours?
sorry.
Golden-haired boys
I had
just
no
a figure of
idea.
speech,
Yes. Well,
Now,
never
where
mind.
was I?
I'll
Oh, yes,
deal
well,
with that
I
later.
got into some trouble while I
Well,
was stationed on
let's get up to
Starlab.
spectral
Nothing
analysis
serious,
and
just
take a
a
look
little
at this planetoid of yours.
smuggling,
I'm really
but they
worried
railroaded
about
me
this,
into prison
Doctor.
anyway.
I have a
I'd still be
theory
there if Lethe
that
hadn't
this
suddenly
object is
required a
affecting the
man of
sun.
my unique
Now,
talent.
don't ask
From
me how the
prison to
devil it
Lethe?
got there.
What's the difference, Master?
You sound together.
Yeah, indeed. I'm volunteering for this post for sheer inspiration.
Hi, fellas.
Becky,
Graydon, Commissioner
Professor
White.
Cassidy had a daughter, Laura.
Listen,
Find
man,
out if
we've
she's
got
still on
problems with the
Starlab.
sun. Heavy
And find
solar
out if
activity
Ann
that needs
Nicholson
some
is there,
first-hand
too. She
observation.
could be
You'll be
very
briefed on
useful
Starlab
to
by
us,
Dr. Cassidy.
considering how closely
Starlab.
she and her husband
That's right.
work
They're
together.
expecting you right
As
away.
you wish, Master.
You better get over to launch control now.
Have I got time to get some cigarettes? Come on,
Ratchet.
buddy. Let's go.
Master? Berkey and I are going to Starlab. Prepare the August Omega.
Yes, you are cleared for launch.
By the way, Mrs. Thorndancer is waiting to see you.
Send her in, Ratchet.
Market control, 010 degrees.
Give my regards to Earth Control.
My dear Mrs.
5,
Thorndancer.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, man, I just love a good rocket ride.
I'm delighted that you're delighted. Remember, this is our little secret.
Oh, don't worry. I won't be a word. You're living so. Good.
ISA
Have
Launch
a
Control
really good
reports
bye,
Delta 1
Mrs.
liftoff, Dr.
Thorndancer.
Cassidy. Their
Au
ETA is a little
revoir.
less than 2 hours.
All right, Tim, keep me informed.
Yes, Doctor. There's
Ratchet,
more data coming in
what's
on
the
the mass
progress on the
proximity
Thorndancer
indicator.
experiment?
What do you mean?
Instruments show a planet-sized mass does exist. It's roughly on the same plane of the ecliptic, someplace inside the orbit of Venus.
A planet? In the orbit of Venus? You're crazy, Tim.
I realize it sounds bizarre.
Look, Tim, we both checked the radio telescope reports from spectral analysis. There were no visible signs of any planetoid. Well, there must be something wrong with the MPI. Have the technicians
Good
copy
work,
scan the
Ratchet.
surface.
But Dr. Cassidy...
And when Delta 1 docs, bring them to my office.
Yes,
Berkey,
Doctor.
what did you find out about Laura Cassidy?
As the sun's unusual activity continues, Starlab researchers work around the clock to unlock the mystery. Tim has found a clue, which Dr. Cassidy believes to be a fluke.
Very well, Berkey.
Computer error?
Thank you.
Maybe. But what Tim may have found could be the first sign of alien worlds.
We mustn't keep the dead waiting.
Lethe's sinister supervisor and his assistant Berkey descend to the mortuary satellite launch day.
Alien
Aboard the
worlds
sleek,
continues.
cobalt-blue funeral ship, Orcus Omega.
Strange solar
Orcus,
activity
the
threatens
ancient
the
Roman
survival
name
of
for
Earth.
Pluto, the
A
god of
solar
Hades.
exploration
And
team
Omega,
is sent to
the Greek symbol
investigate
for the end,
under the direction
the
of
final
Dr. Mara
singularity.
Cassidy at Starlab, a space
Meanwhile,
observatory.
on Starlab,
There
Ann
is
Nicholson
little
has just
time.
been told about the ISA decree to have her husband honorarily interred
Dr.
on
Cassidy?
Lethe.
Yes, Tim.
Delta 1 reporting. Captains Graydon and Griff.
Thank you, Tim.
That's all there is to
Come in,
it.
gentlemen.
Hello, Dr. Cassidy. Good to see you again.
Hello, Captain Graydon.
Taking him away
Griff.
from me like
Hiya,
this.
Doc. Hey,
And
where's the
hiding
hero's
him in a
welcome?
place
No
where I'll
band, no parade,
never
no hats
see
and
him
horns. I
again.
thought this was a big deal.
Couldn't he be put in
Like the big deal with
cryo-suspension,
my
Laura?
father,
Have you
right?
asked the council about that?
Look, lady, there were problems for
Maybe
all
there's
of us
still
on
a chance that
Altair.
Richard could
What
be
happened
brought
with your
back
father
to
could
me
have involved
someday.
anybody. It just
And
happened
you
to be
know it's
me.
too late for
That's
that.
right, buddy.
All right.
It just happened to
Then
be
you take him to
All right,
Lethe,
you
Maura.
two, enough
You
of this.
salute
We've
all
got
those
work to
stupid
do.
flags and
Can you
smell
tell us
all
why we're
those
here,
dying
Doctor?
flowers and-
Well, you've
yes,
observed the
listen to
unusual
people who
solar
never
activity during
knew
the past
him
few hours.
lie
Yes, of
about what a
course.
good friend
We
he
were
was.
wondering if there are any solar collecting activities that could be causing this.
No, we've checked
or
that.
anything like
There's
that.
something going on with the
It's a
sun
private
itself.
ceremony
That's why
between
we need you
and Richard.
to take pictures and run solar tests close up
I'm tired,
before it
Laura.
goes dead.
Will you
Dead?
please leave me alone?
The sun? Oh, Doc, you went out without a spacesuit too long. That's impossible.
No,
Be on the control
I'm
bridge,
afraid
please.
it's not impossible, buddy. Watch the computer terminal. Tim?
Right.
That's frightening. Wow. What's our bottom line?
I want you to get as close as you can.
We'll have you patched into the Mycroft computer.
We can then direct you from that point as to what to do next.
Just what I need to end up as barbecued spacemen. We better get rolling.
Right. Tim, take Captain's Graydon and Griff down to mission control.
All right.
Good luck.
We'll get the story for you. Yeah, and if you're real good, we'll send you the rights.
And for me to have a few words with my past.
Starlab.
I didn't expect you two at Starlab so quick.
Oh, we didn't either, Tim. But we had this tailwind.
But I'm afraid you'll have to stay aboard the ship.
Right. By the way, Captain Graydon, I feel I should tell you there's something out there by the sun.
Oh, really? What do you mean, Tim?
I have a theory about all this.
Theory? When the light is right, that you'll vanish if the light
I'm
should
certain
change.
there's a planetoid out there
sorry,
next
but
to
if
the
someone
sun,
sees you one
drawing
minute
off
and then
energy.
doesn't see you the next, they'll know that I'm in
You think
control of
it's
an illegal
alien?
procedure.
Well,
you don't want
let me put it
sent
this
back
way.
to prison.
It's not ours.
Berkey?
Oh, don't rush me, Master.
We haven't been able to track it visually because of the glare from the sun's rays, so I can't prove my theory yet.
Maneuvers into a docking orbit with Starlab.
We'll keep an eye out,
On
Tim.
board,
Thanks for the tip.
Lethe's tall,
Right.
black
So long, and
supervisor,
good luck.
Simon
Thanks, Tim.
Talkmaster, and his assistant, Berkey. An Imogen fusion android whose physical presence depends solely on his silent collisions with light. A man and a machine. Two manipulators of all those things that go bump in the night. And whose presence on Starlab will soon draw everyone they encounter into the death-chilled landscape of an alien world.
Channel 775 locked. Transfers online. Check.
Starlab Control, we're on the grid. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alien World continues. 24 hours
As Delta
away from leaving
One
the Brandenburg
moves into the
Science
black
Award,
depth of
molecular
space,
biologist
Captains
Richard
Graydon
Nicholson
and
loses his
Griff
life
set a
on the
course
shuttle
for a
asteroid.
dying sun.
In view of Dr. Nicholson's contributions to science,
We're getting
the
close.
ISA
It's shielding
Council
operational.
orders an honorary interment on the
It is
Lethe
now,
mortuary satellite. But Dr. Nicholson's wife, Anne, grief-stricken and bitter, refuses to go to Lethe. Lethe's supervisor, Simon Talkmaster, and his android assistant, Berkey, arrive at Starlab aboard the dark mortuary ship, Orbis Omega. A former assistant to Maura Cassidy's father, Talkmaster is no stranger to Starlab.
Starlab, this is Delta One. Do you receive? Over. What the?
Hello, Maura.
Skipper?
It's wonderful to see you.
What's happening, buddy?
Simon,
Where's our power?
you're
The
the
main
last
rockets
person I
just
ever
went
expected to see
branchless.
on
Flame out.
Starlab.
We've lost our maneuvering power.
Sorry, I mean,
radio's
I didn't
gone,
mean that
too.
personally.
Fire
You
retros.
know what I mean.
I
It's
am,
all right,
Skipper.
Maura.
Nothing.
I understand.
They're like a plate of cold spaghetti. We're being
those
pulled
flowers
off
for me?
course. The compass has gone berserk. What is
Here.
happening?
Thank you.
What the devil is
Who are
that?
the other ones?
What? Where?
Mr. Nicholson.
Look.
We always
Over
give a
here,
bouquet of
through the infrared
twilight
viewing screen,
blossoms to the
off the
widow.
port side.
I doubt if you'll have a chance
Where
to
did
present.
that come from?
And does
It's
it have
huge.
to be?
It's definitely
I
not an
see.
asteroid. No, it's too
Perhaps
spherical.
if I spoke to
Well,
her,
whatever it is, we're being
I
pulled
do
towards
have a
it.
way of making people
Look at the
understand
size of
the
that thing.
importance of being present at the final
I
interval.
wonder if that's what Tim was babbling about.
Talking to her will do
You don't
any good.
suppose... What, Captain?
Mara, is
Never
Mr.
mind.
Talkmaster there?
Yes, he is.
That's the strangest
Dr.
looking thing
Nicholson's
I've ever
body has been
seen.
taken
It's
aboard the Orcus
gotta be
Omega,
some kind of
Mr.
a giant
Talkmaster.
vehicle.
Thank you.
Like a
Oh,
planetoid,
would you
Captain?
mind telling my assistant that I'll be there in a few
Didn't really
minutes?
want to say it. Yeah, I know. Well, hang on,
Now,
Captain.
Maura.
We're on a collision course with
If
it.
you will show me to Mrs. Nicholson's quarters.
Dr. Cassidy, look! On the tracking screen, Delta One! It's gone!
What's happened to them?
They vanished! Right off the screen! The scopes,
Yes,
the
Mr.
radios,
Talkmaster.
everything!
The flowers
They're
are
gone!
beautiful.
I knew
What
it!
did you call them
Keep
again?
trying to establish
Twilight
contact. We've got to
That's
locate
right,
them.
Anne. Twilight blossoms.
You know, when you first came in, I thought they were ugly.
Hey, Captain.
Something
What
about
happened?
their fragrance now that
Who
makes
turned
me
out the lights? Buddy,
alive.
we're inside Tim's
Anne.
planetoid.
Would
What?
you like to see Richard again?
Oh, man, I must have blacked out. Look,
yes.
over there.
Oh,
An
yes,
opening.
I want to see Richard.
That's where we must
I want
have
to
come
hold
in.
him and touch touch him, talk to him.
Hey, what's that?
Then come with me.
Something's outside the hatch door. I think we've got company.
Back again.
Back again, yes. Take my hand, Mr. Cloudmaster.
I hope that's the name of the hotel.
Disembark your craft. You are under mark control. Do not resist.
Guess you better do as he says, but they're pretty gruesome. Really? Alien beings. We make contact with aliens.
So we can expect classified military information associated with the men and women now interred
I'm Captain John Graydon, ISA Terra. Where are you taking us? I always knew I should have taken foreign languages.
What does he do?
All right, don't get pushy. Get their claws off me. Boy, are you weird looking.
No, I can't see anything in this galaxy.
Me neither, Chief.
Wow.
This must be the lobby.
Commander Konar, we have intruders on Voltar.
And the replicant is programmed to ask questions designed to make people reveal
Well, Doc, you see, we really didn't plan on it. You might say we sort of fell into it, you know what I mean?
Why do you approach Voltar sun miners?
Sun miners?
Get on the intercom and tell
We're from Terra, Earth. We're not intruders. We're on an emergency mission. Our sun is dying. Captain, we've just stumbled on the reason.
I am Zar Konar, commander of the Markab Confederacy, fifth galaxy of Tremion. You are intruder.
Look, Commander Konar, we were pulled off our mission by you.
You have entered forbidden space.
Shut the doors on the Orcus to make us launch them.
Markab space? What are you doing to our sun?
We collect and store great energy from many suns. Yours is not the first.
Yeah.
Jerry, what's the Delta
Listen, you
1
sun
VPA?
stealers. Earth can't survive without that
Contact
energy.
them right now. Give them the flight plan of the Orcus Omega and tell them to intercept
Suns in many galaxies. It must
was
be
too late,
so
Commissioner. They're
for
gone.
Markab existence.
No way, you oversized tin
Delta
type. We're not
1
going
is
to
14
stand for
minutes
this.
out. I've ordered John and Donnie to divert it and try to intercept the Orcus Omega.
Are you all right? It's all right, Captain. Run for it.
I'll do my
Handle
best,
these things.
I should talk to Buddy and John.
Run for it. Get out of here. Buddy, are you crazy? Run!
Contact the
Damn it.
Stargazer security station. Tell them to scramble a pursuit cruiser.
In here.
Find out who the pilot is.
Duck behind the
I want to
skirter.
talk to him.
Okay, now let's down this corridor. Through here. Oh, which ramp? Which ramp? That one, that's it. There's the ship. I could just manage to get there.
To see advance the dream, neighbor.
Oh, boy, too close for cover. All right, I made it. Oh, no. I sure hope that energy field is null.
Something humans do when they
Come on, baby. Come on, fly, Delta One. Fire, damn it. All right, Delta One. Oh, let's get the hell out of here. I'm moving. The force field is null. Good. Instruments show me clear. I'm through. I've made it. I can't believe it. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Oh, no. They've got a pressure beam on me. I've got to go FTL, quick. Okay. I'm out of their orbit. Oh, wait. Buddy. What about Buddy? I've got to get back. I've got to get help. I can't just leave him there. Starlab Control. This is Delta One. Come in, Starlab Control. Starlab, thank God. This is Delta One. I've been overtaken. We've been in contact with alien beings. The planetoid. Tim was right. It does exist. There are aliens.
John Graydon uses every faculty to blast free of the Markab aliens and return to Starlab.
Call themselves Markabs. Body's still inside. We've got to get him out.
Thoughts of what he just experienced raced through his mind at laser speed. It is imperative to warn Starlab and Earth. The threat is no longer a theory. It is reality. Graydon and Griff have made contact with alien worlds.
story by Betty Julius and
The
written by
Sun
Ron
Stealers was written by Mike Hodel
Associate
and
producer
Lee
Jeff
Hansen.
Allen.
Associate
Music
producer
director
Jeff
Tom
Allen.
Rounds.
Music
Engineer
director
Stu
Tom
Jacobs.
Rounds.
Technical
Our engineer
consultant
was Stu
Peter
Jacobs.
Sky.
Assistants to the
Alien
producer
Worlds
Lori
was
Tyler
created,
and Aaron
produced, and
O'Neill.
directed
Technical
by Lee
consultant
Hansen.
Peter
And
Sky.
is distributed by Watermark
Alien Worlds
Incorporated.
was created,
And so
produced, and
until
directed
next time,
by
this
Lee
is Roger
Hansen
Dressler
and is distributed
inviting you
by
to join
Watermark
us for the
Incorporated.
conclusion of the
And
Resurrectionists
so
of
until
Lethe
next time,
on
this is Roger
Alien
Dressler
Worlds.
inviting you to join us for the conclusion of The Sun Stealers on Alien Worlds.
High above Earth's windy skies, 1,000 miles in space, the Astronomical Space Observatory Starlab lazily drifts in orbit. Research teams aboard have detected strange solar activity on Earth's sun. Space exploration team John Graydon and Buddy Griffiths are sent to investigate and face a bizarre encounter.
We're being pulled off course. The compass has gone berserk. Buddy, what the devil is that? Where did that come from? It's huge. Whatever it is, we're being pulled towards it. Hang on, Skipper. We're on a collision course with it.
Delta One is mysteriously pulled aboard an alien planetoid.
I'm Sarkonar, commander of the Mark Confederacy, fifth galaxy of Trimion. You are intruders.
Buddy, are you all right? Run for it, Skip. I'll handle these things.
Resisting, Buddy Griff creates a diversion, allowing John Graydon to escape from the alien planetoid aboard the Delta One spaceship.
Starlab Control, this is Delta One. Come in, Starlab Control.
Captain Nicholson's threats of death. The International Space Authority
The planetoid. Tim was right. It does exist. There are aliens. I've been overtaken.
John Graydon, shaken by the alien encounter, returns to Starlab in Part 2 of The Sun Stealers on Alien Worlds.
Then you take me to the sun. You salute all those stupid flags and smell all those dying flowers flowers or speeches or anything else. It's a private secret between you.
He's here, Dr. Cassidy. They're bringing Captain Graydon in now.
Okay, Tim, come on.
You can't.
All levels are pretty strange, isn't it?
Simon Master.
Well, haven't you heard? I mean, something went wrong. They were overtaken by aliens. Buddy didn't get out.
I've only gotten the preliminary report. I'm not sure about any aliens yet.
Hi, Mara. Tim.
Jerry, where is he?
He's in the isolation airlock chamber.
How is he?
Doc Benson says he'll be all right. Radiation levels are minor, but there's enough presence to leave him in the capsule for at least an hour. We need to run a couple more tests. You can talk to him on the intercom.
Good, Jerry. Tim, pull the Mycroft onboard computer tapes and begin decoding them. Better check over Delta One's flight recorders, too. Send all the information to the ISA.
All right. To see Richard again. Alive.
Oh, yeah.
John, thank God you're okay.
I want to see Richard. I want to hold him and touch him and
Buddy
talk
didn't
to
make it
him.
out. He's inside an alien planetoid. It's draining the sun's energy.
Oh, take it easy, John. What's draining energy?
The Markhams.
Meanwhile, in
They're
Starlab's communication
awful.
center,
Like
Mara
insects.
received an
Tall,
urgent
very
message
tall.
from
I'd
ISA
say maybe
Commissioner
about
White.
7 feet, and their bodies are black and shiny, and claw-like hands, and large, radiating eyes.
Buddy, what about him? Is he...
He's with Anne
Buddy,
right
Buddy
now.
caused a diversion so I could escape. We've got to get back there and get him out.
Oh, of course, John.
Dr. Cassidy.
Yes, Mara.
Shut the door from the Orchestra Maker's launch bay.
We're feeding
Mara,
them to your
the
television
Orchestra
screen.
took
All
off
right.
3 minutes ago.
I hope they've got a lead on all this.
Yes, Yes, she was.
Ma, we just got the report. It's on
aboard the Orcus Omega, the Topmaster has put
He's here in quarantine, Commissioner White. Listen, I trust you've received the flight tapes by now?
Yes, Ma, we haven't come up with anything solid yet, so we're still trying to analyze all the information. But I'm afraid the computers at Jardel Institute have given us a new prediction.
What are you talking about?
But she will,
Doctor, according to them, we have less than 30 hours before the sun reaches a point of non-recovery.
and takes her
There's really not enough time for us physically to analyze and return you all that data.
So what does that mean?
Well, I'm afraid you're on your own. Your people at Starlab are stuck those aliens.
Part 2 of their eyes turn instinctively toward a dimming ball of fire hanging in space. The sun is fading, dying, and with it the future of Earth. The hopes of a planet ride upon their shoulders as they prepare an opposition against alien worlds. Alien Worlds continues. The life expectancy of Earth has been reduced to 9 hours as our sun fades into obscurity.
Long story.
Alien creatures, revealed as the Marcab Confederacy, continue to drain our solar energy. Starlab Research Director Mara Cassidy, along with her assistant Tim and Space Exploration Captain John Grayton, are the only ones who can stop the Marcabs, if indeed they can be stopped.
Which is
Oh, John. Come on in. Glad to see you out of quarantine.
That makes 2 of us more.
How are you feeling?
Much better, thanks.
transformed into an alien.
Can you recreate for me just exactly what happened to you and Griff aboard Delta One?
Well, we were within the ecliptic range of the sun, about 5 minutes out, and we were getting ready for our first photo scan pass.
Yes?
All of a sudden, our radios went dead. Instruments, everything. We completely lost all power.
Formulate a plan to rescue
Then we
Ann
spotted
Nicholson
this
from the
incredible
spell
object about
Todd
5
Master's
kilometers in
death
diameter,
and
and metallic,
put an end
black
to
with
Todd
a
Master's
large
illegal
disc on
use
top.
of image infusion.
We lost control of the ship,
Commissioner White
and we were
arrives
drawn
on
into the
Starlab
object.
to
It took about
confer
6
with Mara,
Gs.
John,
Buddy
and
blacked
Buddy.
out. Next
How
thing
did
I
you
knew,
manage
we
to find
were
out what
taken
Todd
off
Master
the
was
ship
doing,
by
Bruce?
the aliens that I told you about.
Curious about that
They
myself.
told us they were mining your son's energy.
But how?
You remember Benjamin
I don't know.
sir?
The thought weapon theorist.
Oh,
Didn't he
Tim.
die last year during a
Good.
microwave feedback
You've got the
experiment?
Mycroft report?
Yes, and he was interred on Lethe.
What's wrong? You're white as a
His wife
sheet.
went up there 3 days ago to
Thing
visit
out
the
there
crypt.
is the cosmic
On her way
wonder
back,
of
she had
all
a serious
time.
heart
Tell me
attack.
about it.
What did you
Luckily, there
find?
was a physician
Well,
on board
the
same
Mycroft
shuttle who
computer
managed
came
to
through
keep her
like
alive
Captain
until they could
Video.
reach an
Solar
ISA
depth
hospital
sensors,
ship.
heat generation refractions, course
Yes,
deviations,
but they had to
wavelength
perform
correlations,
emergency
video
bypass
scan of the
surgery.
planetoid.
Came out of the
Tim, get to the bloody
anesthesia
point. What
raving
did
about
you
Todd
find?
Master and how he brought her husband
Basic
back to
theory
life.
of electromagnetic
The
energy,
next day, we
Dr.
sent off an
Cassidy.
ISA
Electromagnetic energy?
interrogation
Yes,
specialist
that's
to talk
right.
to her.
The
She
alien
told him
planetoid
everything.
is an
What did
electromagnetic
she say actually
field
happened?
extracting ultraviolet radiation
Well, when she
through
arrived
infrared
on Lethe,
oscillation.
Todd Master presented
Oh,
her
it
with a
means the
bouquet of
Marcabs are
flowers.
drawing ultraviolet
Twilight
light
blossoms,
energy
they call
and
them.
converting it to a
One
form
minute
of
she was
electricity.
smelling them, and the
That
next
would
she was in some
explain the
kind of a
invisibility.
arena
The
talking to her
radiation
husband.
creates a massive shield
Well,
around
you
them
know
which
the rest.
blends with the sun's rays.
Exactly.
have
That's
with
why
this
only the
crypt keeper
NPI
was?
picked it up originally on the infrared
Richard had made a
screens.
major breakthrough in the use of alien
That's not
spore
all.
mutations
The
for
tractor beam that pulled you
bacteriological
into the
warfare.
planetoid was
Man is the
also
only
magnetically
one who knows where
energized.
the data tapes
See.
are.
Well, that would explain the compass going crazy just before we lost control.
Wait.
Where he could put us all
That's it.
What?
We haven't got much time. Tim, get over to the hydro lab. Have them assemble a 50 megawatt portable CMG. You'll use the Michelson interferometer principle.
Ann, are you
A
all right?
counter-magnetic generator, of course. A beam splitter. Oh, brilliant, Doctor. I'll meet you two in the briefing room in 20 minutes.
I think you two blew a capacitor in your brains. You've lost me. I'm just a space pilot.
And that's just exactly what we need you to be, John. It's a long shot, but it's the only one we've got. An 1880 theory that could put the Markabs right out of business. Come on, I'm going over to the lab. We need to get together Delta 1. We're going into that planetoid. If this works, John, we may be able to turn the Markab energy field back on top of them. If I can figure out a way to deactivate the pressor beam. Do you think you can get us back in?
Yes, I'm sure of it. But we'll need some kind of an escort to create a diversion. I'll go up to Mission Control and recruit a few pilots from Stargazer 1.
Okay, but he doesn't know where in half an hour. Careful, we just might be able
As
to get
time continues to slip into the past, the future draws closer. They're designed to dethrone the Markab power, a tenuous betide to the indelible. Meanwhile, planetoid captive Buddy Griff remains a solitary man to an alien world.
To remember. Won't it?
Earthman intruder, your resistance to our way is useless.
You don't give us any choice, Konar. By our very nature, we're survivors. We must resist.
Ours is to destroy that which resists.
Why do you have to destroy everything? Don't you guys know how to create?
Our system of long ago was the victim of devastating destruction. We have long since created the power to never again be victims. It is the way of the Cord.
The Cord?
The rule of Markab supremacy in the universe. To destroy.
It sounds like a case of bad karma, Doc.
I do not understand.
I can't believe I've actually gone over your 7-foot head. Karma is the key.
Master would do if you detected more than one.
What are you doing here? Too shall be destroyed. We are the rulers of the light. Yours shall be the world of darkness.
You'll never get away with this, Konar. My people will be back.
Berkey, would you mind stepping in here, please?
Not at all, Master.
All right.
Here I am, Master.
You fellas have been asked to fly this mission based on your experience as fighter pilots.
Berkey, you've gone
Now, we've programmed D-28 missiles aboard your ships for a diversion ploy on the Markabs.
Thank you.
Sorry, I disappeared
Hopefully the
like that.
counter-orbital passes will cause enough confusion to allow us time to land Delta 1 inside. Now, if we're not out by the 20-minute limit, you're instructed to launch full Titan Helitrobus missiles into the side of the Markab planetoid, and then return to Starlab.
How's Mrs. Nicholson?
Any questions?
Who?
Berkey, I'm warning you.
Okay.
I put
We'll launch in 8 minutes. Synchronized watches, 1,600 hours, 22 minutes, and 15 seconds. Mark.
To say we end the hard
See you guys on the 50-yard line.
Shocks and pleasures
As Starlab pilots prepare the final assault on the alien encounter, a galaxy clings to the hope of triumph on alien worlds.
And the illusion theater is ready for your inspection.
The Illusion Theater. The play certainly is the thing, Berkey.
The play is the thing. Certainly. The thing certainly is.
Alien Worlds continues.
Didn't get that one. Ratchet.
The Markab aliens must be stopped. Their effect on Earth's sun is tantamount to galactic devastation. Starlab mounts the final front as John, Tim, and Ma prepare to effect the aliens' demise.
E-minus 27 seconds.
Could you bring it in?
Captain, the device is on board.
Good. Would you start yourself in, please? Mission Control, Delta 1, on the grid for 028, trajectory on 1775.
Richard, are you excited about seeing Thank you, Ratchet, he doesn't seem all that thrilled. Can you pop him up a little?
Captain John Graydon prepares the leading assault on the Markab Confederacy. Mark Cassidy and Tim ready themselves for the alien confrontation.
Delta 1 has entered leading control.
Let's go over the mechanics of the CMG beam splitter.
I have the timing device set for 18 minutes on the detonator. When it triggers, it'll pull every bit of energy within a radius of 5 kilometers into the magnet center. The energy overload will create a chain reaction. As the alien storage collector beams split, it'll blow them right out of the galaxy.
Good. John, during the time the device triggers, we'll lose all magnetically operated instruments.
You mean I should be ready to fly Delta One by the seat of my pants, so to speak?
Hey, I like that. By the seat of my pants.
It's an old term used when flying airplanes without instruments, Tim.
You used to fly airplanes?
John's a pilot of many experiences, Tim, including pilot commander for the Jupiter 1 mission.
Really? Oh, gee, that must have been some flight.
Yeah, Maura remembers that one, don't you, Maura? She was our science officer, and a good one, too.
That was my introduction to the ISA, and the last time I saw my father alive.
Pardon me for asking, Doctor, but what happened to your father on Altair?
My father was chief science officer for NASA. They were conducting neutron laser tests in zero gravity. He was setting up the guide path for the beam's target. Buddy Griff pre-detonated the laser's timing mechanism. My father was killed.
Maura, listen, it's time you knew. That's not really what happened. It wasn't Buddy's mistake.
What are you talking about? The report said...
I know all about the report. It was an accident, that's true. But your father miscalculated the laser's initial impact strength on the beam's path. The device was hot, overheated from testing all day. The heat triggered the premature detonation, not Buddy.
How do you know all this?
From Dr. Solomon, the project coordinator. He told me the whole story shortly after it happened. But he never said a word about it to anyone, including me.
It wasn't in the report. Why?
Because Buddy wouldn't allow it in the report. Since your dad was a notable scientist, Buddy took full responsibility for his mistake to clear his record.
Buddy, tell me the truth.
It's a strange guy. Buddy's a rebel, but he's also guided by a strong sense of honor.
I see.
And I'll give it to Anne the minute I see her. Your micro receivers are on the console.
If you two are ready, I've got to get our act together before our Mark-Hab madmen discover we're here.
Thanks, don't lose track of us. Coming!
Commander Konar, enemy ships are approaching Voltar. Enemy vessels? More intruders? Who are they?
Well, Simon,
They are of undetermined origin, but they appear to have an aircraft configuration. Launch the Voltanians.
You know, 2 years in Jasper prison and nearly 2 years here on Lethe. Not exactly the kind of places that encourage the aesthetic sensibilities.
You're wrong, Morgan. Monotony, isolation, and darkness are our greatest gifts, and I respect them because they eventually make one realize that we are truly alone on this highly operated dimension called life.
Good eye, Tim. The Mark-Habs have obviously spotted us. This is Delta One leader to strike force. Okay, you guys. Looks like this is the 50-yard line. Execute ZK-15s now.
They know each other. They complement each other perfectly, and they reassure each other in times of imbalance. Do you know the works of Oscar Wilde? Familiarize yourself with them all. There's a particularly beautiful passage in one of his novels, the picture of Dorian Gray. Dorian is out in the garden, drinking in the sweet perfume of the lilac blossoms. And Lord Henry walks to him and says, "You're quite right to do that, for nothing can cure the soul but the senses. Just as nothing can cure the senses, the soul."
You can hear me this evening now.
Well, looks like you've got your diversion, Captain.
Right. And there's the planetoid.
Really is incredibly large.
Oh, my God.
Hang on. We're going down. Maura, I sure hope your rig nullifies that tractor beam.
Tim, program the key code.
5513. Lock. Energize. Lock, Captain. We should be clear of any field wave.
Good. So much for part one. Now all we gotta do is find the right place to set down. There's the opening.
Radar configurations check out. Here's the coordinates given on the open side. Mycroft's computations are correct.
I love you, Mycroft.
Not bad for an expensive adding machine.
Mycroft's a lot more than that, Captain.
Just kidding, Tim. Hang on. We're setting Delta One right in that pigeonhole.
Let's talk, Master.
Okay, let's get this over with. Here, help me with the CMG. All right, you both have your communicators?
Yeah.
All right, Tim, you'll bring the CMG with me. Mora, you guard Delta 1. And if you run into any trouble, you call us. You've got your laser drum, right? All right, don't be afraid to use it if you have to.
I'm ready, Captain.
We'll set up the jamming device, and I'm going to try and find Buddy.
Flowers into
Okay, Tim, let's go.
Good luck.
Oh, yes. Beautiful.
Do they have to make this thing so heavy?
Richard is waiting.
Oh, Richard.
God, it's cold in here. This place is amazing.
I'm not saying this place is cold, Skipper. But if I had any brass monkeys, this is the last place I'd keep them. Take it easy. Here comes Mara.
Someone's coming.
Mara, over here.
Where's Anne?
She and Toddmaster went into the chapel a half hour ago.
Come on.
Somewhere in this quadrant.
Ready?
Let's go.
Call the guards. Find the other Earthlings. Quick, the alarm.
Go on.
John, the heat scanner.
Over here.
Captain Grant. Come in.
She's behind the wall.
Yes, Mara.
Feel around for a lever or something.
I just saw two of them.
Here, behind the tapestry.
An escape prison.
Hey, get this.
Want me to do?
A real-life secret panel.
Make sure you don't get lost, and then go for it, Mara. Follow them. Be careful. If you find
Now,
Buddy,
Anne, if you'll just sit here. That's right. Bert, do you bring up the lights in the arena?
Yes, Master.
Earthman. So
Damn you, Mara. Damn you.
Get away from that
you
car.
cannot hide from Gargon.
Oh, hey, I am Chief.
Skipper.
I was just giving you a little exercise, you know? It's sort of keeping you on your toes.
Your spacecraft has returned.
Delta 1? What do you mean? All right, lady. Pretty fair shooting. You're just in time. I was just in the middle of escaping. Where's John? You didn't fly here by yourself.
No, he and Tim are down in the power collecting room. We brought a CMG to blow this place to Kingdom Come.
CMG. What's that, one of your toys?
It's a countermagnetic generator. We think it'll counteract the method the Markheads are using to draw energy from the sun.
Sweetheart, save it maybe later over dinner perhaps?
Oh, that's right. We better get out of here.
And hopefully not any too soon. Now quick, down this corner.
Where am I?
Let's get out of here. This place is gonna blow
How
any
much longer,
minute.
Tim? Just 2 more connections here. Give me those leads. Tim, you're shaking like a leaf. Yeah, I know. I just hate working under this much pressure.
Now's a fine time to copy that one.
I'm okay.
Mara, John, and Buddy.
I wonder where Mara is. I can't raise her on the communicator.
Should I set the timer now? We'll have 18 minutes, you know.
Yes, set it. You get back to Delta 1, and I'll head back the other way. And then if
Disquieting stillness that visits all things electric. When the power fails, the lights go out. An artificial man with a
I never knew you had it in you.
mind,
I can't
incapable of
believe
knowing
I did
creation's
that.
most
All right,
perfect
set the
flesh
timer.
and blood
Let's get out of
law.
here.
That death, like life, is its own
There they
master.
are. Stop them.
Quick, Tim, this way.
Fine, Commissioner. Dr. Rossiter says she'll be able to go
John
back
and
to town
Tim
tomorrow.
find themselves trapped by the Markheads. The CMG timer has been set. Only precious moments remain before a deadly explosion.
Under the floor of the chapel.
There's Buddy.
The laboratory access a long time ago. Never told anyone.
John.
How did you find it?
Thank God.
Don't
Where's
read
Mom?
his
Back
test.
at Delta 1.
We've only got 2 minutes. He put an active infusion
Get on
for
board,
use as a
Laura.
holographic communicator. Nothing more. Because he knew he'd die before he finished it. He built a synthetic alter ego to carry on his work.
I'll take the rocket guns and hold away.
Goodbye for now, and again, congratulations on a job well done. Thanks, Commissioner. We'll talk to you later, Mara.
Lift.
We have main ignition. Clearing the planetoid.
CMG detonation 15 seconds.
It's got capacity.
4+4.
Will you please check and
Stand
see if
by
there's
to hit
anything down
faster
there by
than light
Oscar
speed.
Wilde? I'm
Check.
interested in one of his
FTL
novels.
primary ignition.
10 seconds to
Picture of
detonation.
Dorian Gray.
FTL main power. Now.
Resurrectionists of Lethe was based on the stories of heavy release written by Ron Thompson and starred Chuck Olson, Linda Gary, Bruce Philip Miller, and Corey Burke, with guest stars Hans Connery, Susan Brown, George DiCenzo, Cliff Norton, Jack Roots, Joseph Sakari, and Sally Smallwood. Associate producer Jeff Allen, musical director Tom Round, engineer Stu Jacobs, technical consultant Peter Scow. Alien World together created a small group of people with tremendous courage and confidence that saved Earth from the threat of eternal darkness. This is Roger Dressler. The Marquette sunlight had been destroyed soon enough to allow the sun's own energy to regain its mighty power. The heroism of Delta One's mission has relieved the galaxy from the peril